Good morning and salutations. It's a fine, fabulous December morning. Not quite winter time yet. The first official day of winter is always December 21st, I believe. Hold on. December 21st. First day of winter. December 21st. Lasts until March 20th, folks. Can you believe that's how long the winter lasts? But I am back from vacation. It was a great time. Got to visit family. Let me tell you, folks, never take for granted your family. I wasn't the best child in the world, let me tell you. But now I know better, and I'm grown up, and let you know that we all have problems. It's how we react to them and how we grow and adapt that makes us who we are. And as a child, I didn't necessarily have the bestest relationship with my father, but now I do. And it brings tears to my eyes to see my son loving up on his granddad, his papa. So, and I know my mom's smiling down from heaven knowing that I got a mom in my life, and I got my dad back. Like, it's getting me all choked up now, even. And don't ever be afraid to be honest with folks. My goodness, I was worried. But then I came out and was honest, and it wasn't that big of a deal. Great. Money. Woo! And that's how we get the medication in and the bad stuff out. Oh goodness, my phone's going off. So I stream with you guys, and I don't make any money from that. That's okay, because that's not what it's about. When I do childcare at home too, but I do that again, not for a lot of money, but that's not what it's about. Now I do stuff, and some people don't quite understand that I'm not in it for the moolah. Let's see. Let me post something. Hey, listen. I had it in my... Alright. My goal is to make enough money so I can buy a plot of land and start kind of commune. A whole little community. Off the grid. From society and the economy altogether. Each person having their skills put to use. And trading would be the thing of currency instead of the ever-changing money system we have today. A community where every vote does actually matter and trials are held as a community. where family means everyone, and everyone we know can be trusted. Oh, messages galore, and we'll have to get to these in just a moment. I gotta get these readings done. It's gonna be a short one this morning because I'm just back from vacation and I gotta get back into this routine. We're on the 12th, 12/12/2024. Can you believe it? Carefree. Perfect love casteth out fear. 1 John 4:18. Love and fear cannot dwell together. Because fear, you don't own me. By their very natures, they cannot exist side by side. Evil is powerful, and fear is one of evil's most potent forces. Therefore, a weak, vacillating love can be soon routed by fear, whereas a perfect love, a trusting love, is immediately the conqueror, and fear, vanquished, flees in confusion. You ever told someone, I love you, I'm so in love with you, but I think you're going to cheat on me? Bitch, that ain't true love. That ain't pure love. That ain't trusting love or perfect love. That's lust. Sorry to disappoint you, but that's lust. That's what we call an eros love. You love the body, not the soul. You want an agape love. You want to love the soul of a person. Truly love them. You have no fear. And that's what I've come to learn over the years, too. I am love because God is love. And I and the Father are one. So the only way to obtain this perfect love that dispels fear is to have me more and more in your lives. You can only banish fear by my presence and my name. Fear of the future. Jesus will be with us. God will be with us. Fear of poverty. God will provide. And so to all the temptations of fear. We must not allow fear to enter. Talk to me. Think of me. Talk of me. Love me. And the sense of my power will so possess you that no fear can possess your mind. Be strong in this, my love. We had the Stoics this morning. What say ye, Stoics? The beat goes on. Walk the long gallery of the past, of empires and kingdoms succeeded each other without number. And you can also see the future. This beautiful thing is my rain stick, and the rainbow existed way before LGBTQ. The rain stick is just a promise. The rainbow is a promise. Yes, that it is. I wear it in honor of my God. So that people, when they come here, they're not focused on the beauty they see, but the beauty they hear. No, I'm not Muslim. I'm spiritual. I'm a spiritualist. But thank you for asking. Not only Muslims have worn hijabs throughout the years, throughout history. It was a sign of... Hebrews, actually, they wear shawls over their head. They might not wrap it up, but they wore shawls, the women. It dates back for centuries. It's a sign of honor to our God. Anyway, the beat goes on. Walk the long gallery of the past, of empires and kingdoms succeeding each other without number, and you can also see the future, for surely it will be exactly the same. Unable to deviate from the present rhythm. It's all one whether we've experienced 40 years or an eon. What more is there to see? Marcus Aurelius. All things die. Not just people, but companies, kingdoms, religions, and ideas eventually. Yes, even religions. Religion is man-made, and it will die away with man. That's why I say I'm a spiritualist. I listen to the Spirit of God that was before and will be after. The Roman Republic lasted 450 years. The Roman Empire, of which Marcus Aurelius was considered to be one of the 5 good emperors, lasted 500 years. The longest recorded life of a human being is 122 years. The average life expectancy in the United States is a little over 80 or 78 years. In other countries and other eras, it has been more and it has been less, but in the end, we all succumb, as Marcus said, to the rhythm of events, of which there is always a final determined beat. There's no need to dwell on this fact, but there's no point in ignoring it either. Live each day as if it were your last. Not such that you go up partying and having a hoopla, but enjoy yourself. Enjoy your time here. But in doing so, do not take from others' enjoyment. Enjoy their company. Spread your wisdom and your knowledge. That's what we're here for. We're all here for a greater purpose. And the greatest purpose of all is to spread love. Especially this time of year. I watched a movie recently, and you know me and my movies, I love referencing them. But it's A Boy Called Christmas. And the whole town has given up hope. And even the king says, you know, if you can bring me hope, bring hope back to the kingdom, I will give you so much land and so much money, and just bring hope back. This little boy knows about the story of Elfhelm. And everybody thinks that it's gone. No, it's not real. A place where everybody's happy all the time? That's not real. But it was. This little boy went and found it. And the first lesson he learned there was from an old elf who said, nothing is impossible. Everything is possible, and nothing is impossible. Everything that is impossible is possible if only given a chance. Something like that. I can't remember what exactly he said. Hold on. Check my pictures. He said, an impossibility is only a possibility that you don't understand yet. Nothing is impossible. You just don't know. You just don't understand how it is possible. And in God, all things are possible. Well, it's been about a 15-minute video. They're not very long these days. I should get back into them. But anyway, that's what holiday is about. This time of year especially. When the light seems to shine not so bright. And the days are long, or the nights are longer, and the darkness is darker, and the cold is colder. We have to hold on to hope, and joy, and peace, and compassion, and mercy, and goodwill to all men. Not just those that we pick and choose, but to all men, all women, young, old, small, tall. It doesn't matter the age, the color. None of that matters. If you breathe the same air I breathe, and you bleed the same kind of blood I bleed, and even if you don't bleed the same kind of blood I bleed, or breathe the same air I breathe, if you are a living being, you matter. And you deserve to be given a chance. Not just one, not just two, 70 times 70 and beyond. We are not limited in our forgiveness. God does not say, I will forgive you, but only so much. I will forgive you, but I will remember your transgressions. No, God says, I will forgive you, and you have no more transgressions. So why can we not do the same? We ask for forgiveness, and the only thing that is said is, yes. Yes. Lord, forgive me. Yes. Lord, I'm sorry that I did this so long ago. No. What did... I don't... You are already forgiven. So why then do people we love constantly have to seek forgiveness? My mother growing up was an alcoholic and a drug addict. For 19 years of my life, she repeated the same cycle over and over and over and over and over again. And people would tell me, just give up on her. She's never going to change. She was my mother, who always forgave me, just like God always forgave me. And she never brought it up again, just like God never brings it up again. And you can say, well, it's easier for a parent to forgive their child. Is it? Is it really? Because my father did not forgive me for a long time. And it only took an act of God for him to finally forgive me. It's hard for us to forgive ourselves, let alone forgive others. But the prayer that we were taught says, God, forgive us our transgressions, as we forgive those who transgress against us. As we forgive those. Father, forgive me as I forgive those. So what happens if we don't forgive those? God will say, why do you hold a grudge against your brother? Why do you hold on to these bad things of your sister? I know not you. I know the you that is forgiving. Why isn't God coming back? Why isn't it now, when so many people are crying out? Because so many people are crying out, and yet they refuse to listen. Love each other as I love you. And judge not, lest ye be judged. and forgive as I have forgiven. Those are the words of our Lord in heaven. And yet, we don't listen. We go and we walk out our door and we judge our neighbor because their yard isn't as pretty as ours. We walk out the door and we judge our neighbors because they have a drug or alcohol addiction. We walk out the door and we judge our neighbor because of the clothes they choose to wear. Or because they have a different political view. Judge not, lest ye be judged. We're all just human, playing a big old game of life. We got enough problems to deal with without having to deal with the problems of others. And that's all it is. Your judgment upon somebody else is your own problem that they have to now deal with. Your complaining is your negativity spreading to others. I don't like the way the weather is today. How about you? It's real shitty, ain't it? Well, it wasn't until you said something. I thought it was just, a different shade of bright. Oh, it really stinks out here. They should clean those landfills. Oh, I didn't notice the smell because, I like to spray my perfumes or wear my essential oils, and that smell didn't really bother me until you brought it up. Oh, don't you just hate it when they blah, 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 blah? No, I just kind of ignored it. But now that you bring it to my attention... Sorry about the ranting and the raving. It happens sometimes. But I will let you all go. You have a wonderful holiday, and please keep in mind, love each other. Forgive each other. True forgiveness. True perfect love. Casts out all fear, all judgment. Have a wonderful day, you all, and I do love you, each and every one of you. You have a place in my heart and in God's. And I want to wish you all a happy holiday, whether you celebrate Christmas or you just celebrate the joy. And in that movie, A Boy Called Christmas, they didn't know what Christmas was. And Christmas was just a day to enjoy life, beauty, kindness. That's what the elves were all about. Maybe they got it right. Have a good day, folks. Peace be with you, and blessings unto you.